Hello friends, John Ryan here for Financial Coaching. I wanted to talk a little bit today about your stimulus. Did you get one? Did you not get one? What's your opinion on it? And I like to tell people, if you got a stimulus check, just be intentional with it. Don't do anything quick. Let it sit there for a couple weeks and make a really good decision. Stare at your budget. Stare at the next couple budgets and really make a good decision. And for most people, you can just apply it right to whatever baby step you're on. It's not real complicated to figure out what to do with it. But I wanted to talk about the world we live in, where these stimulus checks have become common, right? Here we are. We got one last year at the beginning of the pandemic. We got another one here around election season, right? Things were still in question. And here we are, Joe Biden's president, and we've got another one. It's a whopper. That's a big stimulus, a family of 4, what that can mean. And I just think I hear a lot of, arguments on both sides of the aisle, where some people think it's the greatest thing and they wish it was bigger. And I hear from people that think, basically they just put our kids' future on a credit card, right? And there's truth and there's good points on both sides. And I just think, the world we live in, the nation, the United States of America, a place that's sending out checks to people like this, it's unprecedented. Nobody knows exactly how this is going to unfold. But my thoughts are, what administration in the future is going to come along and get into power by saying we're either going to cut spending or raise taxes, or a combination of the two, to pay this all back, right? This deficit spending that our government has adopted, it's pretty clear that it's here to stay, right? Whatever party you think should be running the show, both sides seem very willing to hand out stimulus money. And so my thoughts are that the stability that we're used to, even in the midst of a pandemic, the uncertainty that people talk about is very real. Depending on what industry you worked in, things could be a disaster. But overall, the economy's going crazy. Look at the price of lumber, right? I work in the automotive supply industry, and we have shortages of components, electronic components and plastic resin. There's so much demand for consumer electronics that the automobile industry is behind in terms of what they can produce. Because they can't get a hold of semiconductors and these electronic components. And so there's just certain industries that are just going crazy. My brothers and I are into snowmobiles. Snowmobiles sold like crazy this year. Campers, four-wheelers, ATVs, motorcycles, things are selling like crazy. And yet, all this uncertainty that's out there, the world of stimulus checks, it's just crazy. And so to me, it's more important than ever for people to have their financial affairs in order, to have their debts paid, to be building wealth. And so this plan that I promote and the financial coaching that I provide to people, I think it's more important than ever. It's a crazy world. I hope that things go well this year. I know people are complaining about the price of gas, and there's all sorts of opinions. There's never been stronger opinion on each side of the argument. And most people think that the other side is stupid and wrong. I find myself in the middle, believing that both sides have things that are both smart and stupid. But the main thing is, each and every individual sovereign family needs to have their finances in the best possible shape. And so I hope you had fun with your stimulus if you spent it, and I hope you're going to make a good decision with it if you haven't. And if you didn't get one, I'm sorry. But John Ryan here for Financial Coaching. Thank you very much.